It's 7:15, that means the struggle stream. But we probably late, so it might be 8. You know, I just ate on this freestyle I created. So hit that like, subscribe, cause we about to go live. Risking super rig, we try our best, but we still. 1 week it's the video, 1 week it's the audio. One time YouTube kicked us off cause super internet was slow. Sometimes super disappear because this camera battery low. And sometimes Riska disappear, he got a date, he gotta go. Appreciate the game, cause y'all never ever complain. Always coming back every night for that. Right now.
So you know what time it is. It's time for the dopest show in the universe.
Shit. Hey, I've been this bitch shopping on fastgrowingtrees.com and shit all day. Nigga, they got a spring special.
That's how that shit be, nigga. That should be exciting too, nigga. You like, ooh, that's a good deal. Alright. Yo. What's the business? You're looking at the Super Golf in this thing. Here, my boy Briss. Hold on, let me make sure my goddamn mic working. What's poppin', dog?
It's good, bro. It's always a good ass day when you wake up alive and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a good day to be up here.
It is a good day to be alive. Today, wait, the fuck? I just went with the flow. Yeah, sure. Alive, that's great. That's how y'all, that OJ shit kind of got me fucked up. And I'm full off this goddamn pizza and shit. Shout out to Andrew's Pizza on Preston Road. Y'all motherfuckers did the goddamn job. Tonight, we will be talking about DJ AkaSuckdiks going against these two dudes that I done seen before. I guess they was popping back in the day, but AkaSuckdiks was crying about, he was crying again and shit. This was years ago. We go laugh that nigga about that shit. We're going to talk about Cameron and J. Cole have an interview out that is a full-blown commercial. We'll talk about that shit. And we'll play Cameron's new song because he also got a mixtape coming up and shit. So we can go on and get them the publicity that they really want. We will also be talking about another person that did a full-blown commercial when we thought Ray J was just being a booty goon. He was also promoting fucking Brandy's new goddamn. Wait, you know how you supposed to really do the intros, Briss? I'm supposed to be like, you'll never guess what Brandy and Ray J did. Stay tuned to find. Fuck that shit. That bitch coming out with a goddamn new book and shit. We gonna talk about that. And Sean's dumbass documentary. We gonna talk about this shit. Nigga, I'm so sorry, man. You should have got with somebody else to do this channel and shit, dude. I be knowing the rules, man. But once it's a rule, I don't care.
But that's too much playing, though, man. Like, even if I'm setting up some shit to be a publicity stunt, like, don't talk about all that shit that Ray J was talking about.
No, I think Ray J like ass, though. Like, I just think. Like, I think that nigga just like ass. Like, you know, because that nigga went on. Nigga, that nigga went. I'm talking about various different scenarios too and shit. Went way past it, and he might. I think he liked transsexuals because he kept, you know, he was like, pull your panties down or up or whatever the fuck. But then talked about man butt. So I ain't go front, dog. I think because that was. I mean.
That was last level threatening.
I mean, you know, if he had just said something like, yeah, y'all better shut y'all mouth before I put my dick in it, and then kept it moving, it would be like, ah, damn, that nigga was mad. That was crazy, but there, you know. But once you got to talking about, I just want to see shit everywhere. But Brandy came back so fast with the, I was in my book. That's why I wrote my book. I was like, that is some goddamn bullshit. Now Sean everywhere. He going on the war tour because I think he got a documentary coming out and shit. And nigga, that's where we at though. In the game where we at right now, bro. You gotta come with, you know, that real super crazy shit. You just can't be coming with, you know, for it to really stick. And then there's Ray J, dog. Ray J is the equivalent of you met a girl the first night and she ate your ass. Where do you go from that? Like, from that, now she gotta fucking, y'all gotta be doing some very extracurricular. She gotta get you head at church or some shit to top eating ass on the first date. So that's where Ray J at. Ray J gotta keep going, cause he done did all the crazy shit. Nigga, this nigga was on stage, belly out, with fake blood in his eyeballs and shit.
True statement.
Went on live talking about how he dying and shit. And we ain't heard shit else about the death. He healthy enough to be threatening rape to 4 niggas at one time. Threatening
the great 4 niggas is wild.
Threatening to put your fingers, all 4 of his fingers in 4 separate niggas' asses and smelling it. That nigga said that shit and acted it out.
God damn. That is wow. The more you recant that story, the wilder that story is, bro. Like, I can't believe nigga said all that shit.
Nah, nigga, the one that really got me, though, is the one you had remind me when that nigga said, I'm going to give y'all STD that ain't even been discovered yet, nigga. Like, nigga, do you know that? Now that, I know we ain't supposed to be going back to 2023 and 2024, but that, my friend, is diabolical, nigga. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Roast that.
Hey, but I ain't go front. I don't give a fuck how gay that rant was, nigga. Nigga, it's hilarious, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you say. Because at the time you hear it, it's like, oh my gosh, what's happening? I feel violated. But then as you start recanting it, you be like, did this nigga write that shit down? Or because that shit was too crazy.
Damn, nigga. That motherfucker be skiing, be acting a goddamn fool when they start skiing.
I'm talking about they hit them slopes, nigga, and just go insane. But nigga, in the chat, I asked, did they think it was just Ray J or was it cocaine? A lot of people think that was just Ray J being Ray J. Some people said it was drugs, but I don't know.
Maybe Ray J being Ray J is on coke, nigga. Maybe that.
You know what? He probably one of them waking shakers and shit. He shake that. He asked the White House wife, "Can you pass me that bag, please? Thank you." Shake it, wake and shake. And then
I told you I saw that big ass bag, like, cause we ain't see the bag on the show. That shit was massive, nigga. That's what that shit, nigga.
And never forget how neatly she placed it back on the floor. She did not say this shit and dump it all out the window. And be like, this is ruin my family, and throw it. No, this ruin my family.
Yeah, I'm big enough to put a #1 at McDonald's in that bitch. That was a large bag, nigga.
Wait, a #1, nigga. That bag was big enough to put the 4 drink carrier shit in that motherfucker with 4 extra large drinks in that bitch and 4 Happy Meals in that motherfucker, nigga. That was goddamn. That was distribution. That was distribution city right there. Shit sacked up. the shit was said the rocks was, I don't know if it was still to this day. I don't know if it was one big rock or it was many little rocks put all together. Either way it goes, bitch, you did not get rid of that. I know that for a goddamn fact. You kept it, and once again, she kept wiping her face like this, Briss, the nose, while there was cocaine on it, and going upward while breathing hard. It that would explain going crazy like that in the car too. That wasn't no sober go off. That was cocaine coked up, and now I'm a rat on them while I'm on cocaine because Briss, I'm trying to tell the world this motherfucker a junkie, but I'm the one in the car with bags of drugs.
Like why would so you took the bag of drugs from wherever you found it, took it to the car, and decided to make a video about it.
And you know how you use the word found? I don't recall her saying I found this. I just saw her produce a bag and say this is what I'm losing them to. Not he hid this on the house. No, it sounds like wherever the fuck it was readily available. And I got a feeling, nigga, it wasn't his, as far as like she stole his shit, because you don't just steal nobody's cocaine and put it on T. That's a I turn ass whooping, especially with his background. So I believe that she was like, well, I'm gonna show them my stash, but they go, I'm gonna be yelling about him though. And I was like, it looks like y'all cocaine buddies, buddy. What else I say we was gonna talk about? Oh yeah, Rick Ross had sued Remy Ma too for using his likeness and shit for this store. Also, I think I gotta try not to laugh as well. A blast from the past. Yeah. Also, damn, and this shit on TMZ, so that's not good, man. Damn. All right, y'all, man. I got some bad news, y'all, and y'all know how all the times I say supporting, saying something positive about a rapper or something and sucking dick and that's being gay and shit. What I'm about to do right here is not that. Okay? This is not that. Because guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to go to this rapper's page and be like, keep it, hang in there, bro. They can't take a good nigga down. I'm not going to do anything supportive under this motherfucking social media at all. I'm also gonna say, hey, I don't think they did it. That's not they, what they rap about, or that's what. However, TMZ, nigga, I ain't even know it's till TMZ until now, Briss. That changed the whole damn story. Once I seen it was on TMZ, at first I thought this was just some Rudy Poo ass World Star hip hop shit, and that's why I was all like, yeah, no, nigga, TMZ, they do their due diligence and shit, so.
I ain't know it was 2 slides neither.
Nigga, 2 slides? But it ain't no video, though.
Okay, as long as it ain't no video. I thought the second slide was going to be a video.
Yeah, man. OJ the Juice Man apparently was arrested for pulling a gun on the state trooper on the highway, according to TMZ. But he throwing up the Black Power sign on the second slide, so
he finally put the gun down. He was like, okay, put the gun down. hey, okay.
Oh shit, nigga. Hey, nigga. Hey, I was so distraught, nigga. That was a joke just waiting there. My brain could not come up, and you came and knocked it out, man. That was a fresh alley-oop from TMZ. That was that Shaq break the rim and backboard dunk you just did on that shit, nigga. Because goddamn. Wow, damn, OJ. That's probably, it sound like he didn't say okay, though, because this nigga is...
Well, the reason I think that he said he eventually had to say okay, because it had been a different TMZ story, if he wouldn't have, it'd be like former rapper OJ Juice Man. That's exactly what that would have said.
God damn, man. Not OJ, dude. Hopefully it's a Tupac-esque story where he was standing
It's a misunderstanding.
But you know, it's the state troopers though. You know what I mean? So, and it's in Georgia too. So this is Texas, Arkansas, Tennessee, Alabama, any one of them, Georgia, Florida. If you tell me the state trooper has pulled you over and you black, I'm gonna have to go on and give you the benefit. I'm like, okay, they was racist, and it was definitely, but you know, we don't hear they don't, you know, you pointed the gun at a motherfucker too often and shit. It's been a while since I heard that, so I don't know, but we gonna see, man. We gonna see. But
it's got to, if he did that, it's got to be video evidence. If he did that,
hopefully they got the cam. Now, if they got it, then this nigga is OJ. I'll be like, God damn, OJ, that was pretty good form you had right there, buddy. You shouldn't have did that though. You'll see, man. You'll see. Let's see what the comments say.
The fucked up thing about it though, nigga, we don't know if the video we gonna see is real or not. But why would they frame OJ?
DJ Paul replied, "Hey, it's the real DJ Paul as well."
Oh, shit.
They said pointed a gun and he ain't dead. They definitely lying on him, which is kind of what you know. This on some real shit, nigga. How you ain't dead? But did that motherfucker die in that story I sent you, where the old girl had the pistol in the back?
I don't think she died.
Yeah, so yeah, I gotta agree with these people, man. He would have been dead if that. Now, pointed a gun and they let him go. They didn't light his ass up. OJ the Juice Man. Yeah, no, and he was riding clean. They did not pull OJ the Juice Man in nothing not to be jealous of, for sure. So, I call bullshit on this motherfucker. OJ probably said some slick ass shit to their ass, because when OJ first came out, he used to do Ric Flair talk and shit, where he would just say, like, all of this shit, like, and it would make sense. It'd be like Ric Flair shit, where he just shitting on you and shit. Talking about, I'll fuck your bitch. 4 flame parking, 6 stove cooking. Like, he would do that shit. So he probably flamed up the damn state trooper and shit. So that's probably what happened. He probably talk cash money shit, or probably done fuck that bitch. And if Afro Man fuck your bitch, you go feel disappointment. Like, you ain't gonna really be like, you go be like, damn, you fucked Afro Man. Ugh, bitch, you nasty. You's a nasty bitch. You fucked Afro Man. Like, you wouldn't even be mad at Afro Man. Like, ah, damn, Afro Man. Shit, I ain't know. You know, since she fucked you, she a skank. Like, a nasty skank, worthless and shit. At the max, the most misogynistic way I can think of, in the worst way, is what she is since she touched you, dog. Yeah. But, you know, OJ fuck your bitch. It's gonna be full of anger and shit. Like, man, because now you know that, you know, she got with somebody got more money than you, and you know, she gonna get passed around the brick squad. And so I don't know what she is. How mad would you be? Who would you be more upset about it? Your girlfriend or wife cheating on you with, let's say, let me see, somebody like Denzel Washington or somebody like that, or Afro Man?
I guess if you left with the choices and shit, it'd be Afro Man.
Cause nigga, do you know how sick it would be? You call me, be like, man, Brenda cheated on me, dog. I was like, where was the NBA, one of them Dallas Mavericks niggas and shit? And then that's when they hit you. You probably be like, you know what, never mind. I'm like, no, man, who was it, man? I'm naming all these high class motherfuckers. Was the CEO of motherfucking Rap-A-Lot Records, man? It was and then on the news, I find out it was Afro Man. Now I gotta look at you and be like, damn, that nigga Briss must have been slacking if Afro Man took his bitch. God damn.
What he messed up though? Because if your homeboy told you Afro Man, like, you would think he was joking and you would laugh out loud and shit.
Yeah.
He'd be all quiet and be like, Real Afro man,
Damn.
nigga.
And then, unfortunately, you know, for the first year, while he going through it, I ain't gonna say nothing. But 2-3 years now, you know, we all click back up together, be like, hey, y'all remember when Afro Man fucked this nigga wife? Man, damn, nigga, Afro Man fucked your bitch, nigga, you whack, nigga, you had to be trash on some level, nigga. What you do to her, dog, to be for her to fuck Afro Man? I really been wanting to ask. I wanted to ask you that first damn day, but you were crying so hard. But yeah, man, I wonder do women got the same type of shit? Like if you know they got cheated on by a certain level of female they think is would they accept it? Like I think most women, if their husband or boyfriend cheated on them with like Rihanna or Beyonce, they'd be like, oh, ooh, I sucked the dick that Rihanna and Beyonce sucked, and I think they would be happy about being able to share that. But if it was like you know motherfucking you know just regular run of the mill hood traditory.
Sexy Red.
Yeah, I think they be upset. They be very upset. You fuck Sexy Red and shit. God damn. I ain't go front. I'd be upset with my homeboy. I'd be like, wait, she cheating your wife with who? Sexy Red? Nigga, y'all got 3 beautiful children. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Hell no, I ain't giving you no doubt for that, nigga. Fuck out of here, man. I'm this close to telling Brenda, man. Did you go get checked, nigga? Like you need to immediately go get checked, dog.
That's wild.
All right, y'all. We're gonna try to keep the show nice and concise. All right. So I'm gonna look at the chat at the end of the show. Okay, we gonna get through these topics. What you trying to stick to 9:30 or you can push it to the 10?
Not 9:30.
All right, y'all. So
Gotta keep that workout schedule.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about the topics you know that I have the most. Cause Brisk on one today since he came with that OJ joke. I know he is max hilarity. So we probably go on and hit the main stories first and shit, and then we'll say the Rudy Poo stories to the end. I had to try not to laugh. But I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. Let me see if it's gonna be worth it, y'all. Cause y'all know me. I ain't trying to get disrespected on my goddamn try not to laugh entry. Let's see. It might have been good though. Let's see, what is this one? Nah, that ain't no good one. Okay. I gotta try not to laugh. Y'all let me know. Wait, hold on. Yeah. So if this the rules of the try not to laugh, you know what? Let's go waste some time. Fuck that try not to laugh. All right, first story. You get the pick since you got to go early. We got the Ray J, we got the J Cole, and we got the DJ Academics crime.
What happened with Ray J?
Well, the Ray J, he ain't said nothing extra. I was just pointing out that the only reason they going out like this is Brandy got a new book. Matter of fact, since you brought it up, this is what we gonna go on and do it like that. So this the Brandy one right here, y'all. So, and why I don't trust none of these punk ass celebrities on none of they shit, or really any of these motherfuckers on the internet, man. All of this shit be some goddamn WWE wrestling shit. It don't never be really real. And unfortunately, you don't have people say, hey man, I'm just glad that nobody died in this shit. Now fuck that shit. I don't believe that shit was real until some dead bodies and shit. All these people be cool like 4 years later and shit. Everything be good. And I'll be like, these motherfuckers was promoting they goddamn new bullshit they got on. That's what the fuck this shit was.
That's what it seemed like.
Yeah, man, I don't want to hear nobody mad at somebody then everybody alive at the end. What type of bullshit is that? You live to fight another day. Shut that old ass shit up and shit. Nigga, Craig threw a brick at motherfucking damn Debo. If that had been not a movie, Debo would have been dead than a motherfucker. But let's see. Trying to be anti-gun, but you throwing bricks. Nigga, what? Let's see. All right. So, and hey guys, I just want y'all to know. I was gonna say I was joking, but I really feel like this. Like you can't just be beefing people alive. I don't get that. Unless it's your baby mama, baby daddy type situation for the children and ain't nobody touch them or nothing. Why the other person still need to be alive at the end? I'm not really. At minimum, kidnapped and torture. Actually, kidnapped and torture should be first. And then. But kidnap and torture take a lot of work because you got to fucking plan that shit out. Make sure don't nobody see you. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to sit there. What if they stink? And you beating their ass and they stinking. That make you even more mad. You probably go kill them. Because you be like, bitch, you stink, nigga. You got your stink ass ready. And then you go, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I advocate for murder. Because, you know.
God damn.
What? Oh, so kidnapping, torture, that sound better to you.
YouTube AI, like, yep, this channel gone. They said they advocate. You said kidnapping stuff sound better?
Well, all right, I'm talking about Epstein now. I'm talking about murdering and kidnapping Epstein people. Did that change it?
That changed it.
Because actually, I mean, them too, but just anybody I kind of like, really, to be honest. Also falls into that. But, you know, you is right about the goddamn, about YouTube and shit. So the proper, you know, y'all know who to reach out to for such outlandish things being said on this bitch. Let's see. Oh yeah. All right. So like we brought up earlier,
Yo,
Brandy and fucking you know, Ray J. And you know what? Let me go on and give y'all a refresher and shit of what started this, okay? On the Breakfast Club, you know, Sean and Mace was kind of laughing about, you know, how Brandy was going. And this was Ray J's reply to that.
Nigga, and y'all looking real attractive. So when I see y'all niggas, y'all better not have that skirt on, nigga. Y'all better pull y'all panties up. You know what I'm saying? For real. I see y'all. I know where y'all at. I know where y'all at. Y'all be slipping too in Vegas, walking around the wind, acting like y'all winning. Nigga get some money and have to do 5,000 shows. Fucking bitch. Fuck y'all niggas. Hoe ass niggas. Give you a venereal, nigga. Terrible is crazy. Hold on, let me charge the computer. Blood on everything, bro.
Now, that further lets me know how serious Ray J was, because I ain't heard venereal in a very long time.
Hey, that nigga even had to chuckle after he said that shit. Like, where did I pull that from?
All right. So after that, Brandy came out with this statement right here. Okay. This is what she said. She said, she posted this on her Instagram. It says, in the late 90s, I had a platonic friendship with rapper Sean. In an unfortunate turn of events, that friendship is now being mischaracterized as we dated. Unequivocally, we did not. Let the court notate that she said dated and then said they did not date. Okay. Did not mention fucking though. All right. Those are two different things, Brandy. Two different things. I'm not sure why an untrue narrative about a scope of what was a friendship more than 20 years ago is being reshaped during his current media interviews, and this is what he had to say back to that.
Got me all the way messed up, and all because of what Sean said on Mason Cameron podcast. So boom, during the interview, it gets tricky.
It's like, you know, I was sniping.
Right.
And, yeah, I had no idea, though, because he was special.
Right.
So he was running that playbook
Right.
so discreetly, so quietly, I had no idea.
Yeah, he's sneaky.
Yeah, so basically both of them niggas was fucking at the same goddamn time. And he said it in the most nicest way. I'm talking about he was
very respectful.
He didn't use the word skeezer, skank, what was it, super hole, nothing like that. He didn't call a set out or anything like that. He said that I was special and dude was special and about 4 other niggas was special, and that was it. Now this if it was some bullshit, at first I would have been like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of women be like, oh, niggas is kissing and telling. And da-da-da-da-da-da. To me, technically, that kind of wasn't kissing and telling. They brought it up, and he didn't bring up fucking or nothing. He used words like special and shit. There really wasn't no kissing and telling, but he ain't lie. And you before when Meg lied about fucking Tory, it was all good. I was like, oh, yeah, I would have lied about fucking Tory, too, which I don't blame y'all on some real shit. I get that, 100%. Damn. However, why the fuck I done fucked the goddamn superstar tonight? I gotta lie on my dick. I ain't lie on my dick for nobody in goddamn I fucked the goddamn superstar in the 90s. The fuck, I barely cannot lie about fucking the goddamn the top notch in school and shit. The fuck? Kissing and telling is this. If they had been in there and then nobody say nothing and Sean was like, they was like, yeah, so how was it being an ambassador? Oh, yeah, I ain't no ambassador no more. Hey, you know I fucked Brandy, right? Yeah, Brandy Norwood. Yeah, I fucked her. And they was like, but we was talking about shoulders. Oh, my bad. I just went. That is kissing and telling. But if somebody be like, hey, what was up with you and Brandy? Oh, man, she you know, she was special. You know, Mason special too, but she was special to me. That ain't kissing and telling. That's answering the goddamn question in a very nice way. Very nice way. Because I can only imagine what 10 years ago me would have said on the goddamn shit they asked me about some shit. I was like, man, nigga, Mace, why you ask me some shit like that, man? Why you ask me, nigga, you know that bitch is going. That's how it would have went. And they treating Sean like he said some crazy shit like that. Because that would have been very disrespectful. I took it that level to show y'all just the dichotomy of it, but no, that's not kissing and telling. Kissing and telling when you bring it up for no goddamn reason. That's kissing and telling. Somebody asked you, you know what I'm saying? Then, what if he had said no? Then he lying on his dick. You can't, y'all lie on y'all vagina. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do that. Y'all think that shit cute.
Poison Ivy said, do you understand how comparisons work? That is not equivalent comparison at all.
Let us continue.
Yeah, so he was an ultra sniper, but I was so excited, so I kept telling one of our mutual friends, and he was snitching me out, and then
So back then, he was kissing and telling. Back then, he said, I was calling my futures like, hey, you know I'm fucking Brandy Sue. Tell Mace I'm fucking Brandy. Back then, he was kissing and telling. But really, not really, though. Because if you, up to the age of 23, it is really to be honest, 38. It is perfectly fine to be like, hey nigga, you know I'm knocking so and so down, nigga. Hell yeah. Oh what? Frank knocking that damn suit? Shit. Well, see, he gonna pay for that goddamn abortion. I know that much because I'll be raw dog. Now,
God damn.
Now, this was one of Ray J's other rants.
Brandy's brother sees all of this online and goes full-on crash-out mode defending her. He's going back and forth, throwing out memes, calling it was.
So this was her shit she said right here, and then this is what she actually said on the video. Check this out.
Only a platonic friendship, and his whole narrative is being twisted years later. But then Brandy stepped in herself, and she didn't sugarcoat nothing. She says they never dated, and it was only a platonic friendship, and the whole narrative is being twisted years later. And she even calls out how crazy it is that a 20-plus-year-old situation is being reshaped right now.
Yeah, he was Shaq.
That's crazy.
He was the champion. He was MVP. Right. I was Kobe, no pun intended, because they said Kobe was a special friend of Brandy's as well. Right. But no.
Now, you know, he didn't have to toss that out there. You know what I'm saying? But we all do remember that Kobe did knock that down as well as that fat ass nigga from Boyz II Men, Wanye. He was knocking it down. I believe he was knocking it down around Drake age levels as well. So they had to keep that up under wraps. Let us continue.
Pun intended.
Right. Yeah, people forget, that you are 18 and how old are you right now?
He's 18, I'm 17.
All right, so I'm older.
Yeah. All right, where's she at? Where'd she get to talking about her damn book? I think this is right here.
Terrible is crazy. Hold on, let me charge the blood on everything, bro.
This whole gay prison remark style comeback definitely remind me of Blueface going to NLE Choppa. And then I
remember... All right, yeah, fuck that. All right, so check this out. Brandy Brandy has a new book. Oops, Brandy. Brandy has a new book, just miraculously coming out on March 31st. Okay, it's called Phases, a memoir, and now, nigga, you know why she named it Phases, nigga?
She couldn't call it Murder, She Wrote.
Well, that's a good reason as well. But
What's up with the phases, dude?
This makes sense on why Sean was talking about Kobe and all that shit. They setting it up for the whole phase chapter, nigga.
Damn.
They be playing 3D chess with us, bro. The shit is coming out March 31st. And just so happens this shit happened, what, a week or two before the perfect promotion window to start amping up for the book. Ain't it? Ain't this? I mean, out of all of the times he could have brought up Brandy getting ran through. He didn't mention her killing that motherfucker in the car accident, though. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, just miraculously, she kind of got off on that. Some people said she was drunk. I don't know how true that is, but she is a murderer. And they got OJ in jail. He ain't murdered no goddamn body on public record, but it's Brandy walking free. Just go hit motherfuckers in the street. Anyway, so, yeah, she got that going on. But guess who else got something going on, Briss? Sean got a documentary. Now, it came out in 2024. But guess what? He just keep talking about it on every goddamn interview and shit. So, to me, this is cross-promotion for Brandy's new book, Phases, where he talking about her being a hoe. I didn't use that word. Well, technically, I kind of did use the word. But that's so the phases, it make it a better connection and shit. Not calling Brandy the hoe. But saying hoe. But, well, I ain't go front. The way they kind of broke it down in the definition of what a hoe was in the 90s.
Talking to multiple.
Talking, nigga. Them niggas want to talk about talking. Niggas talk about smashing. With that being said, we all love hoes. Nobody don't love hoes. Hoes actually is the most beloved of all. First, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost. And then second, when you young, all the way up to 23. And that's what Briss is saying right now. In Briss, but I'm just repeating what Briss wrote on the screen. Well, I need to make sure I be closing the door up in this motherfucker. Yeah, I done fucked up. Here go the email. Any goddamn way, these motherfuckers is trying to sell us shit. Motherfucking Sean is selling this, want us to go back and watch his dumbass documentary and shit about how he got a voice that don't match how the fuck he look. And fucking Brandy want us to buy her damn book so she can lie in that bitch and talk about all the people she wasn't fucking that we know for a goddamn fact she was.
It looked like Sean trying to be Sean Clinton Obama or something. Like is he running for politics?
You know he used to be like a fucking Sean politics. This was his political career. He used to he was the Belanesian politician, former rapper. He was what the fuck was he? Where is his title? Oh, okay. He served as a leader of opposition in the House of Representatives and the leader of the Belize United Democratic Party for a long time. Yeah. And he was a diplomat. He had diplomatic immunity and all that shit, but he ain't no diplomat no more and shit. That's why he coming out. Goddamn, man. Since he ain't no diplomat no more, I guess the lady's right. He kissing and telling now that I'm thinking about it. At first, I thought he still had powers and shit to where he'd be like, bitch, I'm a goddamn diplomat. I ain't got no reason to be talking about hoes I was fucking, but yeah, that nigga trying to scrape up some of that internet money. And that's why he talking about that old ass documentary and shit. Goddamn, man. I stood up for you, Sean. But you out here regaling the old pussy tales. And they be trying to say That's what me and you be doing. But all our tails be very horrendous. They always in with either 3 pumps and a drawback or goddamn venereal disease. Don't nobody over here be living they goddamn, it don't be no promotion. He over there promoting. Basically, he got on the radio station. I know I changed the sails of wind very fast on y'all, but I forgot he didn't have no diplomatic powers no more. So, they still asked him, though.
Philly Diva said he got deported.
Hey, well, hey.
Did
He back over here. Do he still live here? Apparently, he's still cool with Diddy, too. After Diddy set him up and shit. So, I don't know what to say about Sean, man. And to be honest, you really shouldn't trust people whose voice don't match their face and shit. Like, you really shouldn't. Like, if their voice don't match their face, you need to be weird. You need to be very weird. Do it say why he got deported? Let me see. I'm on his Wikipedia. Let me see.
This thing saying he got deported to Belize in 2009. Let me see how Sean evolved from Diddy.
It say he moved. Oh, so after he was released from prison, he was deported. Then in 2010, he moved to Jerusalem, where he spent his time studying the Torah up to 12 hours a day. Then he returned to Belize in 2013, where he was appointed Belize Music and Goodwill Ambassador with a mandate to support the national music industry. He was also elected to the Belizean House elected to the Belizean House of Representatives in 2020 general election. Let's see. And that was between.
Yeah, I feel like maybe my timeline up. I feel like Shine just got out of jail.
No, he been out of jail long ass time. Yeah.
Somebody just who just got out of jail from it was somebody just got out of jail.
Oh shit. I know damn telling. Let's see what he got going on now. That's it. While he out here.
I'm thinking about Max B and shit. That's what I'm thinking about.
Max B. Let's see. In 2025, Barrow's United Democratic Party split into 2 factions before the general election, and Barrow lost his seat in the House of Representatives to Lee Mark Chang, a UDP member affiliated with the Alliance of. Okay, so that's why. He out here, hitting up the scene and shit. And I ain't got no problem, man. They did ask him, but I do feel like, you know what I'm saying.
He gave a political answer though.
He did say special friend instead of she was getting ran through by the whole squad in Bad Boy, because that's what it sounded like to me. You know what I mean? But hey, did you know she also apparently was fucking Jay-Z?
I ain't heard that. I ain't know that.
That's allegedly, but came from Lipstick Alley, so. If I had to put some money on it, I would bet $37 that it's true. I would bet that it was true. But I don't feel like digging into that right now. Now we gonna move over to, I forgot what was the point of that story. Brandy a murderer. That was the point of that story. Next up, Cameron is back in the news, and I don't really know what to feel about Cameron, dog, because Cameron is in my top swag rappers and top 5 ad-lib rappers of all time, greatest ad-libs of all time. But he promoting his show so well, because this Shine shit is getting them shit out, crazy shit. And now J. Cole done went on there. Now, if you're not aware, J. Cole's Apple interview, a lot of people thought it was trash. They thought it was boring. I think it was because it was 2 mixed people speaking with each other. So I think it was a lot of, people was mad that it was a 50% white interview. And I can't blame y'all for that. I get it. They was like, hey, the white side of them is pimping the black side. And I think that's what it was subconsciously. But, a lot of people just was like, oh, it was boring, and J. Cole a bitch. I hope he drowned in his shower and don't wake up, and whatever. So a couple of months ago, that fucking Cameron said he was about to sue J. Cole because J. Cole owed him some money. Well, for a verse that he did when he first came out. All right. Well, they met up on his show. And let me see. What's got the is this it right here? Yeah. So they met up on his show. What time is it? Okay, yeah, we got some. They met up on his show and he Cameron confronted him about the money that was owed, and then he went and started sucking Drake's dick, which now I see why everybody, want him to be dead, because, you can't just go around sucking Drake dick like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, just on a random Monday. Sucking Drake dick, even for the biggest of Drake dick suckers, should at least be a weekend affair. You can't start the week off with Drake dick suckery. But alas, here we are. And but yeah, dog, this what he had to say about this. And before we even start, these motherfuckers be knowing what they doing with the clips and shit.
The Drake and
hold on, let me see. I hate neutral. I thought they said I hate natural ass.
Kendrick thing got totally out of hand. Do you think it spiraled out of control?
The world, right away, the world became like politics. Right. You're either Democrat or Republican. Right. You're either Kendrick or you Drake. And you got to pick a side, boom, boom. And I felt like the nigga that was like disgusted both ways damn near. You know what I mean? So when you say, did it get out of hand? It's like, creatively, that's not my place to say.
Right.
But I think the out of hand that I think is like, to me, is like disgusting how people try to use that opportunity, either show how they really felt about Drake the whole time,
right,
or just like pile on
that's a fact.
And tear this dude down and like create a narrative as if he's not great. It was a whole campaign and probably still is to this day.
Right.
So on one hand, it's like, yo, I feel weird and they're gonna make headlines out of this. Just like when I see Kendrick get the moment he had, the pop out, the stadium, the Super Bowl,
the Grammys.
I'm like, I'm just as proud of this nigga as I was when I knew him back then. But I also hate that for Drake. And I hate how the world turns on him. And simultaneously, I'm over here like, man, I hope Iceman go crazy.
Was that hard for you to listen to?
Yeah, man. I was on here the other day, man. It was like, I understand where J. Cole coming from, he did what the fuck he felt like doing. And which I always stand on do what the fuck you feel like doing. But you hear how he said, and this where niggas be fucking up. You hear how he said, how everybody just turned on Drake and showed what they really felt about him.
Yeah.
That goddamn one pack of ass he dropped, the 7-minute, wasn't that about Kendrick?
Definitely was.
So
drop. He forgot about the whole drop. Drake telling him to drop.
So you saying everybody turned on Drake. So your first thing to do was defend Drake and then go on Kendrick. And then you pulled it back because you was like, goddamn, Drake is a whole ass nigga. Yes, we are mixed blood brothers, but because I ain't go front, they do kind of seem like Drake was like, hey man, be cool. Like, what if we were blood brothers? And I think J. Cole probably was like, oh man, yo, you is my brother. He's like, no, and slid his hand like this and was like, here, you do it. And J. Cole was like, hey, what's going on? He was like, do want to do that tour, don't you, with me? And J. Cole's white side, was like, hey, he's one of us. And then I think they probably was blood brothers. That's why he came out with 2 songs. He came out that one shitty ass 7-minute drill talking about we fly pebbles at your head, we the Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh wow, that's super wild.
I'd rather listen to AO Technology than that bullshit. So he did that. Then came out with a whole nother Drake dick sucking song, Riverwalk San Antonio.
He did.
And, like I said, when I was watching the interview, man, I got caught up in the, he was like, man, I was like, my album suck. I think everything I do suck balls. So I was like, okay, I feel you on that. Everything suck. Then he was like, motherfuckers wanted me to be in the battle. I didn't feel like doing that. So I said, fuck that shit. you know I'm 100% fuck what everybody else wants you to do shit. But then he comes on here on here sucking Drake's dick, talking about the world acting like how he not great.
He did say the word great. He did drop the G word.
What?
Yo, shout out to Omar. Shout out to Omar Pena for the super chat.
Appreciate you on that, Omar Pena, man. Let's see what Omar had to say.
Can you still see it, or you need me to read it?
Let me see. Yeah, go and knock that out, because I'm going to get lost on this motherfucker if I try to look for it, and this shit is going to take too long.
Yo, Omar Pena said, J. Cole riding the fence harder than Drake riding Baca.
Wow. That's
Shout out to Omar Pena.
He got the picket far up to touching the nostril on that motherfucker. He got that. It's like J. Cole. It's like Ray J went back there and opened up the door for him. Yeah, man, because you can't, and that's what's really fucked up about the shit. And the Rap Roundtable posted some shit on Twitter, which further, while I was finding these clips and shit, this shit popped up, and it further kind of cemented what everybody's saying. Check this out. This was Charlemagne the God. This is what he had to say about the situation, which don't forget, Charlemagne is cool with Schultz. So gotta be honest, I can't. Back when you was making, Little Mama cry and shit, and Baby almost came and whooped your ass. That was one error. But now you was on a sucking white penis for money tip and shit, and just can't. Now I'm talking about it. If the Rap Roundtable didn't share this shit, I really kind of don't even want to share it no more and shit. But since I ain't listened to it, I can't give y'all an overview of what the fuck it said. But fuck Charlemagne. Gotta be honest with you. And because, you can retroactively say fuck somebody. Like, you can come out on the show like, look, Schultz, I do make a lot of money from this show, and I'm gonna still be your friend behind the scenes, but I gotta say fuck you publicly and shit. But he not gonna do that because he just ain't. It's probably because of them skin bleachings and shit. He probably feel white now. Let's go on.
To this Kendrick.
Probably was in the moment.
But still, here's my thing. If it was weighing on Cole so much after the fact, right? Him dissing Kendrick, why was it so easy for you to diss Kendrick?
Probably was in the moment.
But still, if it's weighing on you so much after the fact and your wife knows you stressing and blah, 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 what about when you was writing the bars?
It's probably
what about when you went in the booth to record the bars?
You write the bars, right? You think about what you're gonna say.
Right.
You make the words connect. You listen to the beat. Matter of fact, let's reset.
That's a lot in the moment. In the moment to sit down, write a rap, go in the booth, record it, listen to it, mix it. You know what I mean? Like, that's not for the...
He made the beat too. He made the beat. And you know damn well he didn't get that Stone Temple Pilots line out just, in one take. He laughed or got laughed at several times before he was able to get that down.
The moment.
Yeah.
Right, you had a long time to think about whether or not you should put this out. So if it weighed on you so much after the fact, why didn't it weigh on you so much while you was doing it?
And come out the booth. Yo, let me hear that back. I might want to rap it again. If there's a hook, now I gotta rap the hook separately from the verses. Do the doubles on that. Do the ad-libs on that. Go through that whole process. Again, I'm breaking this whole shit down to y'all.
Cool.
After the song is fully recorded, if you have an engineer who's nice, a lot of engineers are mixing your vocals while you're recording the song. They're mixing it, then you come out, then you're listening back to the vocals to see if you as the artist like the mix.
Yeah.
So you heard it, basically before the public hears the song, there's a real probability that you yourself as an artist might have heard that song and them bars 100+ times before it gets out to the public.
You don't believe
Put
him.
it out.
You don't believe him.
Sounds like bullshit.
I believe I was making the same point the other day too. Like, it's a lot of shit that's involved for you to create a record and for it to get out, and then for you to say all that shit afterwards. Like that, he heard the word on the street. Niggas was like, that shit. What'd you say? What'd you say? Middery? I forgot the word you used the other day, but that shit was not good.
Yeah, it was midgetry. Yes.
Yeah, that shit was military, and
that's really was that was Reggie. That wasn't even mid, dog. That was Reggie. And he kept talking about shooting folks and getting his niggas and all sorts of shit. Where I was like, nigga, what? What are you talking about, dog? But yeah, man. So you know what, man? I want to apologize to all y'all when I'm in the wrong, which is a good 87% of the time. 2% of that 87, I will admit it to you guys. And this is one of those times where, I got caught up in just hearing him saying fuck doing what everybody else wants you to do, which I'm always team, even if it's gonna help you. I'm always team, man, fuck, you ain't gonna tell me what to do, but you gonna lose your family if you fuck that shit. You ain't my daddy. I'm very team. Shoot yourself in the toe just so you don't. But yeah, man, he came on the Cam show sucking penis. You can't be sucking Drake's dick, dog. And then you talk about you want the Iceman to be fired? What? Have you seen, nigga? You did. Now we can say whatever the fuck we want to about Cole, but his rollout kind of was flawless. This nigga, not only how many interviews he did before this goddamn album dropped, 0. So 300 before 300. Now he doing interviews and shit. And that was very smart, because if you had did these goddamn interviews before that album dropped, the 20,000 black people that bought your shit would not have bought it and shit. So that's why he saved it. He was like, let me get their money first, and then I'm going to come do these damn interviews and suck Drake's dick. Which, I'm telling y'all, they trying to soften the land, to soften the soil for the fraudster to return. That's what's happening, and that's why Cole doing it the way he doing it right now. That is exactly why. He's doing. I'm telling y'all, watch. Future gonna be on there. Probably goddamn 21 Savage gonna probably have him and Lotto baby talking on that bitch. Watch. Just watch. And y'all be very, very, very sharp on some of the channels, because they might pull a Cardi B like they did with Agent and Privacy and strip all of the dopest songs out the whole building and give it to this nigga. And it would have been dope if it wasn't him on it. And you gonna hear some people, hey guys, do I think yes, I believe he sucks Baka's dick, but this is one of the greatest albums of all time. Be very, very careful, because they ain't gonna be done did that shit for Happy Dad or nothing. They gonna be doing it for straight dick suck, just natural loving sucking dick. And then y'all go back, try to find their videos they was shitting on that nigga. I'm telling y'all, it's coming. And this is the beginning. Now, it was a part of that interview, Brisk, where, what's his name? J. Cole came in there and was like, hey, man, you gonna sue me, dog? You gonna sue? It's like that, try to, let me see if I can find it. I tried to find it before.
He was talking to Cam?
Yeah. What's that nigga name? J. Cole, Cameron, Sue. Let's see if we can find it. It was, nigga, this shit was so motherfucking staged and shit. Check this out. I think this is it right here.
When you first seen, what was your emotion when you see
Yo, I was like hurt, almost disappointed, like, cause I got so much, you know what I mean? And I look at you like I know you are as a stand-up person. When a lawsuit come out, I'm like, only because it was like, in my mind, I'm like, bro, you really could have hit me. Like, although it was taking a long time, I don't give if you would have called me and been like, yo, nigga, what the like you could have scraped on me, we could have argued, boom, boom. I would have preferred that in the other way, because I was just like, damn, Cam, it never got to that point where you couldn't like holler at me or whatever.
Right.
So my first thing was disappointment. And my first thought was like, fuck it then. Like this nigga ain't even know I was still gonna come to his show.
Right.
My first gut reaction, like, damn, and it's like misinformation, the lawsuit itself, and the internet running with it, hit me like, yo, what's going on with the Cam shit? Boom, boom. Like my ego reaction is like, but quickly I'm like, but nah, like I get it though. Let me put myself in his shoes. Like, yo, the nigga feel like he was getting a runaround. Right. You know what I mean? He don't know you for real. And Cam mind is probably like, I seen this movie before. You don't fuck with me. You don't want to do the favor. You trying to drag me out until I don't want to do it no more. Right. All right, nigga, bet. And I got one in the chamber. I never signed that paperwork for that. for that verse. So here you go, boom, just to like hit me in the rib. You know what I mean? And it's like I still said in my mind, I was like, yo.
Which of course it was never gonna go nowhere, but for me it was more like I need to just get the elephant out the room. So when you first seen, what was your emotion?
And it's very conflicting to watch Cameron because I'm glad on some real shit. I fuck with Cam. All his old interviews and shit, Cam. I fuck with Cam just as a person, like just over the years. Shit he done said about the damn industry. He ain't never like tried to hide no shit, put people on game about shit. All the times he got fucked up, I fuck with. And I understand he doing everything he supposed to do to make this podcast, you know, successful, such as wearing owl jackets and being completely wrong during the battle and sucking Drake's dick, playing out, like pulling out penis and balls and just, you know, glizzy guzzling it, him and Mace. But I understand the politics, you know what I mean? Like, to be honest with you, you know, he was sucking Drake's dick at first, but then when Kendrick, you know, was just dropping too many Hiroshima type bombs where he couldn't even, at least he was like, yeah, that nigga, he did lose. But you know, he was acting like Drake actually had talent. And any of y'all niggas who try to pretend, you come, all y'all niggas, just further lets me know that what Suge said about niggas passing the boiled egg up the ass test. If it ain't up the ass, it's definitely down the throat. Now, with that being said,
God damn.
No, I fuck with Cam and shit. You know, if you super pro Drake, though, is nothing I really can do to negate all that other shit. That goes hand in hand. Fucking with Drake is fucking with what Ray J said. It's just you down for that type of activity. I'll never go back against it. However, this is how you supposed to do it. He got J. Cole on the show, and they done WWE they way into.
Did your camera die?
Did it? My camera died? Oh! My camera died for over your side. Hold on.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, it's all good. Shit, that's all good then.
With all that being said, Cameron got a new song out, sampling Michael Jackson. It looks like he's trying to do a double whammy and ride the Michael Jackson movie tales and the J. Cole tales. I'm gonna give y'all a snippet of it, and y'all let me know on the scale to 0 to -0 what you think of the song.
If homie really wanted it, I'll take 20 of it and I'll put it on your mother still. Real talk, you ain't got no chance. It's on me, even when I slow dance. Baby, I don't hold hands. Homeboy, don't glance. Play it tough, Tony. You really running romance. Pause. I don't know why they gonna end with families.
That was super trash. The first thing I noticed, remember we watched, it was Do or Die and Twister. Mm-hmm. They did the video and they had age appropriate women in their video, like women their age and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I noticed. I was like, Cam got these super young ladies in there. And now I ain't saying they're not legal. They legal, but they just super young compared to Cam. And the song trash. Is that Cam song? That shit is garbage.
It's Cam featuring
Michael Jackson estate heard that shit and they approved that shit.
It's featuring Banga Bandanas. And it's a freestyle, which we know goddamn how the fuck it's a freestyle. He goddamn going back and forth with the goddamn backtrack. That ain't no goddamn freestyle, nigga. There's a whole goddamn written song and shit. But yeah, and you know the Michael Jackson estate, they just want the money. Nigga, you could come out with a song saying Michael Jackson molest kids and they go sign off on that shit, nigga. They don't give a fuck. They don't. I'm telling y'all, they just want the money. They go take it. Yeah, so I'm saying all this to say, man, this kind of goes back into what I was saying. As much as I talk about how Cameron don't bring up how Mace had dildos in his bathroom. when he was staying with Diddy, and he asked him about these dildos, and he was like, "Oh, you know, that's Diddy. You know how he get down." And now we know how Diddy get down, and he brought that up, knowing how Diddy get down, in a way that's saying Mace got down 9 times out of 10. He was like, "Hey, you know, I'm just telling you what I knew," and he cool with him for the bag, for the money. I know they was cool and shit, but for the money. J. Cole the same way. These motherfuckers, Brandy, Cameron, Mace, Ray J, Shine, J. Cole, their faces are all over everyone's. I learned the new phrase. It's called FYP, For You page. Apparently, it's some weird ass shit from TikTok. And but basically it's just your home page on YouTube. Shout out to Allegedly Least for putting me on game. Cause I was like, what the fuck is FYP? The fuck is that shit? Now, but guess what? They on anybody that really listening to hip hop related shit or music related shit, they on everybody's timelines and shit. We all talking about it. I just shared y'all halfway to shit on it, but I still gave y'all the knowledge that Cam got a new mixtape coming out next month. Now, was that a good track to do, Cam? Maybe in 2004. And Briss just pointed out that you have Drake appropriate level ladies. And the word appropriate don't mean the good kind of appropriate. But this is what age we in, y'all. This is called marketing. These people don't care if we shitting on them. They don't. Matter of fact, they are betting on us shitting on them. And this is how it works. The people who shit on them are the loudest. Us to point out the bullshittery are the loudest. But when you go to the comments under all of their videos and shit, oh yeah, I'm glad to see Cam and J. Cole together. That's beautiful. Hey, Sean, hey, I'm glad you was able to knock down Brandy with 6 other niggas in the same week. You know, they be on there really getting glazed. A word I maybe used twice and shit, but niggas be in there sucking their dicks. So it pisses me off because I know we want to hear about this shit. We want to hear us shit on them for the stupidity. However, it is to their benefit when we do this shit. Like, it's not like they like, oh, these niggas be like, them niggas is hating on us. You know, they made 1,500 videos. Do you know how much that would have cost us in 1999 to get that much coverage on MTV, motherfucker? Nigga, we would have had to fucking murder somebody. This shit is great. And that's how they look at it. And I know they look at it like that. I love shitting on these people, but I can't. Every time I go to sleep, I be like, I just helped them motherfuckers out. And what really pissed me off, Briss, is one day, let's say this damn channel blow the fuck up, and Drake punk ass ever came out was like, yeah, that punk ass struggle stream wouldn't be shit without me. Where's the lie, Briss? Where's the goddamn lie? My hatred of Drake still involves his bitch ass. So if he was to ever come out and be like, yeah, without me, it wouldn't have been y'all, what I'm supposed to be like? What's the comeback for that? It ain't no goddamn comeback. And that shit kills me. That's why I think subconscious is another reason why I've been slowly trying to kill this motherfucker, because I don't want this shit off of Drake. I hate that motherfucker. I hope that when he goes home, he accidentally slips on some nut that fell out of his mouth on the way out from him sucking Baka's dick, and he hit the back of his head. Yeah. Then them goddamn fake ass braids hit the back, and it bounced so hard from the fake rubberiness of it. His head bounced like this, and then hit the front door, doorknob, and then he died. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I know I be sounding so, I know y'all tired of me complaining, but it's like, complain about them, make them money. Like, we helping them. And it pisses me the fuck off. Then why you do it? God damn it, I bought all this equipment. That's why, god damn it. All right. We're gonna move to the last segment. We got 15 more minutes, 17 more minutes with Brisk. And then I got one more story. Do I got one more story for y'all? Hell no. Make sure y'all tune in Thursday. Oh, I'm gonna do chat with y'all after this, and I'm talking about real chat. I'm not gonna cut shit off or nothing. I'm gonna just read y'all shit, and it's gonna go like this. It'll say something like Cherry Blossom 457 say, yeah, Super, what you think about when so and so did that? I'm like, thanks for the comment, and then I'm gonna go to the next comment. I'm not gonna do no shit where I vary off. Okay, so I don't want to hear shit about my new way of doing shit when I get to it. All right. Okay, because if I try to answer a question, you don't hear till tomorrow. All right, you guys. Last story of the goddamn night. Punk ass suck a sack of dick, dickamus.
Dickamus.
That a new clip of this motherfucker that crying resurfaced. Now we gonna play this shit in order. Now, do you know who Jesus and Mero is? Mino? I think it's Mero.
No, I don't. I
heard of them. I ain't never listened to them because I listened to them one time and they got like, nothing against the East Coast folks. East Coast funny people, some of them sense of humor kind of different and stuff. So I try to listen to him, like Comeback Jack. I could listen to his podcast all goddamn day. And Nor originally I could listen to him, but the DZ Jesus people, I couldn't get on board with them and shit. And they had a show on HBO and all them niggas that blew the fuck up. It was kind of like Joe Budden and shit for me. Like I guess I get it, but I didn't get it any goddamn way. Not to shit on them. I'm just saying I knew Riss didn't know who they was, and really I don't know much about them, to be honest with you. So, but they made DJ Sackademics cry though, and that's all that matters. So we go play the old clip first, and then Bone Marrow, he went off on that nigga today. And wait, Mero, Mero, he went off on that motherfucker today, and I want to see what you think of what the fuck about what each one of them said. Let me see. Where to sit at? Cameron, Brandy, Round Table, Jacob, J. Cole, this and a third, How to Make a Million. All right, so check this out. So this the old clip of Sackademics.
Right, you raising your voice, you better be able to raise them hands too.
Normally giving you 30 minutes of smoke, but you replace.
Oh no, that's his reply. My bad. Hold on. I'm trying to get this shit in the right
There's a
order.
lot of sons out there that are not.
That was the original.
Okay, I know who that cat is.
That's the Mero?
I think so. The kid Mero.
Okay. Kid
Also,
Mero. Kid Mero. That's who the fuck it is. All right. Hold on, man. Watch. I'm gonna run out of time like a dumbass and shit. But I got the video, like the footage of this nigga face while he was talking. Let me see if I can find it. That's what I'm trying to find. That ain't it. Come on now, dude. Come on. Mero went off. Jada Pinkett. Disgusted. J. Cole. Motherfucker, man. I know you is playing with me. Let me see. Is this one the one?
There's a lot of sons out.
Man, I have found the clip where this nigga actually, you can see this nigga crying, like his real face, man. Oh, I did find the Try Not to Laugh. Y'all look at Try Not to Laugh while I find this clip. And somebody said twerking and crying at the same time is crazy.
I don't know what you didn't see in me, but I saw it in you.
We gotta walk the plank.
We could get a last final round of applause. I mean,
Just out of respect for the program, would you mind making a clap
just one last time for the fans.
Nah.
It wasn't for me, it was for the fans.
Oh my God. Drisky, fuck you. This could have been love. No one can bounce on it like I could.
There's a lot of sons out there that are.
Look what the fuck you're missing out on. You could never handle all this.
A big old fine white girl that just know how to make her ass clap. Yeah, you need to sell that ass.
What the fuck did Charleston? Why did Drewski on the same show?
You know, Drewski be having a whole bunch of people, like a whole bunch of different people on there, and shit. So that's why That's why he had that shit. Oh, okay. Here you go. So here go the original video. The first time they made him cry and shit. Check this out. And listen to him what he was saying. This is like 8 or 9 years ago. This is back when he, you know, wasn't sucking Drake's dick all the way. I don't like when people shit on cameras, though. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Now, here goes Dude's response today. This what Dude said. This what he said, I guess, out of nowhere. I don't know. But then Academic said something back.
Deep. All right, man. Queens, you know what I mean? You want to get a little...
Listen.
I hate to do this. I know you on the shore, but I hate when motherfuckers play some music before they start about to talk shit about somebody and shit. Like, that shit pisses me the fuck off. And you just start, just talk, just say the shit. But anyway, let's go.
YouTube, internet. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this one time and one time only, because like I said, I'm a father of 4 biological sons and daughters. But there's a lot of sons out there that are not mine. You know what I'm saying? I don't claim you. You're not on my taxes. You're not a dependent, bro. But you depend on me to survive. Because if you don't say my name out your stupid fat mouth, you got no motion. You don't make nothing. You don't do nothing. You don't add nothing. You are a net negative to hip-hop culture. You are a net negative to society, gang. You know what's the saddest thing in the world? Sitting in your mother's basement, getting drunk off alcohol that she probably bought at Costco and talking crazy about any and anybody who matters more than you. And I know what burns you up inside, champ. I know what that thought in your side ever since I made you cry live on stream years ago, and you can't let it go. What burns you up inside, my brother, is this. You talk about views, you talk about numbers, you talk about all this other type of stuff, data stuff that you analytical bozo nerds love to just throw up in the air whenever people say, that's whack. That's not culturally relevant. Guess what, fam? Everything I've ever done in my entire career has been culturally relevant. You understand what I'm saying? I'm up here at High 97 because you know what we do up here? We move culture. We make culture up here. We make culture. We don't just talk about it, all right, fam? And that's what you do. You a gossiper. You know what I'm saying? You a page 6 in the flesh. You a diabetic page out of the New York Post. You fat hamster. And then people want to get on their social media and ask me, yo, but is he lying? Yes, he is. Because let me tell you one thing, champ. You wish you could be me. That's what burns you up inside. You wish you could be us. Us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for Mia Bell. I'm speaking for Kaz. I'm speaking for Shiny Culture, because you know what? When I sit down and talk to somebody, it's Denzel Washington. It's Barack Obama.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? It's Matt Damon. You know what I'm saying? It's the names that mean something in the culture of entertainment. When you sit down with a diabetic Tekashi and a guy called Whack 100 and a guy who hangs out in project courtyards yelling at windows. That's who you sit down with, champ. That's not what we do out here, okay? You see a Mia Bell interview, you know it's popping. You know who she sit down with. You see Kaz interviewing somebody, bro, they probably in the Hall of Fame. You see Shiny interviewing somebody, man, that's somebody that's tearing it up worldwide. You understand what I'm saying? You see Cass One, he's in Tokyo. He's in Tokyo. You in your basement in Long Island, maybe, or maybe in Jersey, because nobody knows where you are. We need drones. Mossad can't find you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want no smoke with nobody, especially me, fam, because let me tell you something right now. If it wasn't for them strip club bouncers that form a force field around you, you be food. You a 20-piece chicken nugget with sweet and sour sauce. All right? And let me tell you something. The last thing I'll say about you is that you a one-trick pony. You know how to do one thing, and that's exploit poverty, misery, and violence for your own monetary gain. And not all money is good money, but I'm good, daddy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my koi fish. Shout out to Crunchy Black. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Derek Jeter. You feel me? Shout out to Aaron Judge and everybody else in the pond.
Man, you done lit the chat up today, Mero.
All right? So listen, y'all can clip this, do this, what.
All right. So that was what Kid Mero had to say about Sackademics. And now we gonna go to what DJ Sackademics had to say in reply to old buddy. Check this out.
Man, you done lit the
Livingston, come up and get your king saltfish.
And I know a lot of media might be watching now. I've been making more money than y'all before.
That was Rocky 4. Wait, come on. Right, you raised the show, have we done? We've mentioned him maybe. He's really he's
that good East Coast.
Just like Ebro in the morning, don't stop. I think the actual talent, I would have normally
had to say.
My bad. This is from The Answer. That's the name of this channel. And shout out to them for getting this clip. This was Sackademics' reply.
About Mero replacing Ebro on Hot 97.
I would have normally given you 30 minutes of smoke. But you replace Ebro and them over there, and I looked at the views. This look abysmal. Mero, let me tell you this. I think the actual talented person is the other black he used to be with. What's his name? DC's? That's who really did it. Because I see you did some Rolling Stone, and Rolling Stone, stop tagging me. You know I ain't doing it with y'all neither. But I look at Hot 97, and your views are abysmal, just like Ebro in the morning. Yeah, I thought this, the brand is strong. What brand? 6 hours, 360 views, 5 hours of 1K. Look at this. Nobody's watching what y'all got going on. So Mero, I would love to annihilate you in 2026, but unfortunately, you're hired over there and you're hoping to bait me in. You're not a factor. You're a little boy. I want to go back and forth with you. I low-key subliminally mentioned you before, but you're a little boy. You got nothing going on. I want to, but you're not relevant enough. Nigga, I'm telling you, you can't. Boy, you can't. Your arm's not long enough to box with a god. You can't. You could go reminisce about 8 years ago, 4 years ago, this and third. I wish I could, but you're not relevant no more. I've been watching your every day since you got on. They don't fuck with you. You did a whole entire, this is your mock 50 Cent and T.I. versus battle. You did this 5 days ago, 626 views. Oh, I see y'all was trying to bait me in. Hey, Academics, one of them guys who used to bully. You can't bully nothing. You acting like, we can't find act, we can't. Nigga, how about you do the bullying? It won't work. It never worked. Nigga, I could tell you today the thing is, I won't get your show popping because me and you ain't going back and forth. That's what you want. So I seen that little weak ass like Rolling Stone. I'm like, y'all think y'all could do the same old thing that worked back in the day? Oh, I'm going anti-act so everybody support me. Yo, worse than Ebro. I'm just waiting. It's TikTok. I'm waiting for yo to get out of here too. I'm gonna clown the shit out of you. What? The moment they say you hitting the door, I'm on your ass like back pockets, straight up. I watch all my ops, straight up. All y'all thought y'all had to up so many years ago. Now I'm giving belt, all of y'all, straight up, belt. And now I'm watching you trying to gain some type of, I'm here. Let's try to beef with act to get like. Hot 97 is a failing system, I clowned Ebro on the way out, and I'm waiting for your demise too.
All right, y'all. Like I said,
lost risk.
He's talking like he's so hard and shit. Was he talking about their YouTube views or are they on the radio?
YouTube, because everybody be putting this shit on YouTube as well. So because they took over Hot 97 because Ebro them got fired, so now he up there.
That be talking like he on some gangster shit all the time.
Yeah. Now, what do you think though? Because the dude channel, at the end he was like, "But is Act lying? No, Act do got the Act is killed on the internet." Which I done told y'all, his demographic is young white dudes and weird ass others. And if you black and fuck with academics, I don't count you as black. I'm sorry, just don't. You are officially other. But
for what it mattered for, like the culture that he impacted, he ain't impacting the real culture.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm gonna be honest. When old buddy got to saying, I be interviewing Denzel, I be interviewing Mac LeBlanc. I was like, nigga, I'm like, are you excited about being these motherfuckers and shit, nigga? What the fuck? I don't say. If he had just focused on Sackademics, interviewing Wackademic, fucking, you know, the Rudy Poos he be interviewing, I'd have been cool, but he was kind of sucking corporation dick right there. I'll be getting some real stars and but like, nigga, so nigga, this ain't nowhere on Team Mac. It's just, you know, I just hate when people like put who they with as a part of what make them dope or whatever and shit. He started off real good talking about I got 4 kids and shit. But like I said, I don't know. I don't listen to the radio, so I don't really give a fuck. We gonna see how we go on the internet streets. I will say this, Academics. You know the part where you said, "Oh, I'm not gonna get them niggas. They just want me to go back and forth, but I ain't gonna do that because I don't want them to get bitched." What the fuck did you just do then? You didn't. This was the back. This was the back. And he gonna do it fourth, and you done already. I ain't know who the fucking kid De Niro was and shit. I mean, I knew, but I wouldn't have talked about this motherfucker until you.
You think they got a backdoor deal going on and shit?
Like on some Ray J shit?
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about like a deal like I'm gonna talk shit about you. We're gonna get your numbers up type shit, or they hate each other for real.
Nigga, you know I don't trust this shit. Now I'm be honest. Since Sackademics was crying back then, I think this probably real. Like I think this is. You know, because his voice did crack. Because they was having to come. He was like, I'm going to have more money than y'all. But look, Sackademics might be a hoe. But people that worship money like him, he do got a lot of it and shit. So if it's about money, yo, it's going to be what it is and shit. But those, you know, that's what happens when you go to the money worshiping and clout chasing. But like you said, the backdoor deal. The reason I went to Ray J, because he did say, I'm on your ass like back pockets. And I don't know what it is, you know, about niggas saying, yeah, I'm gonna get all up in that ass. I'm like, wow, so this is the only way you know how to say you go, you know, beat somebody up is they ass gotta be involved.
Innuendo shit. Innuendo shit, maybe. No.
All right,
that's
y'all.
Weird shit to me.
It's 9:30. It's time for Briss to get up out this bitch. What did you have to say before we get out of here? Well, before you get out of here.
Man, peace. Peace. That's what I gotta say. Peace.
Peace. See you on the flip side, sir. All right. Now we are going to go into the chat side of the show where I will be not engaging with y'all. I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna just be like, and say thank you for your whatchamacallit. And anybody that be like, well, what's the fuck are you reading it for? Because I've been accused of ignoring the chat. But I also get accused of rambling and getting off topic. So I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone by reading and not rambling on. So let's try this experiment now. Yeah. All right. See what you guys are talking about. Where the goddamn chat? Why do I always lose this bitch? Fuck. Man. Oh, okay. I ain't never popped that bitch out. That's wild, stupid. Oh shit, since I didn't pop it out, ain't gonna be no goddamn chat. I can't even highlight the goddamn chat. Man. Hold on, y'all. It might be okay. Well, I'll be able to look at the old chat, but I ain't gonna be able to highlight it though. So I'm gonna have to do it like this. Where the fuck is this at? Pop out chat. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go back as far as it lets me. And here we go. All right. The Unspoken, what's the business, Unspoken? We feel like we ain't seen you around these parts since 87. Said they were good on YouTube and Adult Swim. They was on Adult Swim? I ain't watched Adult Swim and shut the fuck up. Thanks for your chat. Imperial Stats, what's the business? I couldn't listen to them either. Philly Diva said, I listen to them all the time. Jaded Man said, who wants to bet it doesn't go that way? Jaded Man said, L. Biddy, don't believe him. Philly Diva said, I guess it's an East Coast thing. Some people I can listen to, not all though. Some is, I don't know. It's just, it be like, you know, just like when they don't be on the barbershop. Shut the fuck up. You right. I mean, thank you for your chat. Did he say bone marrow? This was the closest to the. I just be wanting the conversation to flow without me having to look down at the paper. That's what I be. I don't like Drewski either. Hey, you know, tomatoes. This was before the basement. Rap City, the basement. Him crying. No. Let's see. Where is this at? Super, do you like anything? I truly hate more things than I like. Like, let me see. I like my wife. I like my toys. I like Little Caesars. I like pizza in general. Except for the nasty ass Domino's. Thanks. I don't really like Earth. I like y'all. Y'all pretty cool. Yes, I like my kids. I think that's the list right there. Yeah. So yeah, I don't like more stuff than I like. It was a fact. In fact, out of nowhere, the caption said why he went off. Super does not like things. That is very true. I really don't. Let's see. You know he cried when this came out. His soul left his body. Yeah. It's one thing. Y'all know I got a little emotional when me and Brisk got to over because I damn near thought he was steam, you know, the bag of shit. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was thinking this been my homeboy for like 10 years. I'm gonna chop this shit off. But just some niggas making fun of me? The fuck? The fuck? Are you serious, nigga? But he done cried a whole bunch of times. He cried when Saucy Santana offered him some sweet love making from the back, which I'm sure he would enjoy. That's the thing about DJ AkaSuckdiks. I think he cried because he knew that if he told everybody that's what he wanted, you know, he would have lost his fan base and shit. And he was like, oh, I'm gonna miss the best Ray J in my life. I think that's what happened with him. Let's see. Hot 97 got some oomph back. I like it. I hated Ebro and the other colonizers. Mel Boogie 81 said they all goofy. What's the business, Lady Lex? Lady Lex said her son is such a clown. Who is her son? The spoken one said, hey, y'all seen the video of Academics X throwing eggs in his face? Yeah, we've shown that a few times on this bitch. We've shown all the embarrassing, including that time he domestic violence a woman out in the mall, yelling at her as if he had testicles that dropped. Well, no, not the yelling, not saying yelling at her made him a man. I'm talking about he was yelling as if he had bass. That's like me trying to sound like me. And he was making fake bass trying to yell at her and shit. That's not how it goes. You is right, Philly Diva. It was a lot of Livingston. That was a lot of Y'all seen me. I zoned out. I started playing my damn toys and shit. I can't really, you know what I'm saying? I can't. I have to disassociate is what they call it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my apologies. And you know, this late,
Warning.
But you know, that's what I should have did.
Warning.
Before we start. That's my apologies. Y'all make sure, you know, you let the proper authorities know who fucked y'all over. All right. Huh? Word, when? Well, at least it's gonna be happening. It's gonna be a Wonder Man season 2. Wonder Man was so gangster. Here's Mayhem. What's the business? This man's main character syndrome is beyond insane. Jada Mad said, calling someone a DEI hire as a tentative black person was disrespectful. I can't wait for the pizza party I plan on having for ACT. He said that shit. I really want to pay attention. I guess I really want to pay attention. That's what he said. Yeah, and tentative black person is given a lot of bail. I'm going to say he is a full-blown other, but I mean like different species of other, not human. He is a DICK hire, as in sucking of Drake. Collins, oh yeah, you already said that. Basement culture, it is definitely. That dude is like a real life. I hate the term troll because it's some bullshit. Like everybody try to be like, oh, they just troll. Nah, bitch, you said you wanted my mama did. You gotta die. That wasn't no goddamn troll. What the fuck is wrong with you? But he lived like a real troll. Like the troll that lived under the bridge. I forgot how the story go, but it was a bridge and 3 people went over it, and then the troll would come up out that bitch and suck Drake's dick and go back under there, and then you had to answer a question for the drawbridge to come down or something. And that was DJ Academics. Let's see. He said, who is interviewed because that's the respect Livingston wants. I get it, but it's just like, them motherfuckers ain't no better than... I just don't like when people do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Because it seemed like he loved his job, and I understand, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like corporate dick sucking. Like, you supposed to hate your job openly, and unless your boss is right there. So I guess his boss was right there and shit. It's just, I don't know. Me personally, I would have just been like, I don't know, dude. It would have been hard for me to be positive about my plantation job like that. Yeah, it'd be hard for me. But I'm a hypocrite, though, because I be doing my job. Not good, but I be doing it, though, because I want to, have a shelter and shit. I just hate this world. I'm a hypocrite. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. You right. I get where he's coming with that, man. I just be hating. Y'all know me. The fuck was that? But then Mel Boogie said, but didn't ACT talk about him first? I probably got it out of order because I just found that story before. Well, no, did I find it earlier? Oh, another problem I had with what Hot 97 new host. Yeah, Kid Mero. One thing I ain't like that motherfucker had said was all academics do is gossip. And I done said this a bajillion times on here. If you talking about celebrity at any time, that's gossip. You talking about any business that's not yours, and it is not to inform on a very educational level or educational, yes, gossiping. You radio hosts gossip unless you was on the AM stations and you be talking about meteorites and shit like that. If you is not talking about meteorites or the weather, you gossip. Even with politics in the news. I'm sorry, guys. It's political gossip right there. Okay. I'm tired of people trying to act like what the fuck they doing ain't gossiping. If you got some goddamn, if it's a microphone in front of your face, unless you are a sports, let me tell you the 3. You ain't gossiping. 911 caller, taker, you're not gossiping. A little bit though, because you like, so did James hit you in the mouth? Word, 7 times? All right. What? Okay. where did he, was it left hand or right hand? He southpawed you. Okay. All right. Where are the kids? That's technically kind of gossip. All right. So we gonna take them off. But, fucking, you answer, do pizza order taken. That's not gossiping. Air traffic control is not gossiping. Sports announcing. Nah, them niggas be gossiping because they'll show the, oh, look at so-and-so brought his wife. Oh, I wonder does his other wife know? Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, they be gossiping and shit. So it's only 2 times a microphone is in somebody's face and they ain't gossiping. And motherfuckers be getting on the radio shows or TV shows. We don't do that gossip. Bitch, yes, you do. You was just talking about goddamn Jay-Z and Beyonce saying shit. That was some goddamn gossiping. You better get that shit out of here. Holier than thou, nigga. You gossip. Cause we be gossiping over here. This is gossiping right now, goddammit. People be acting like they above gossiping. But you watch the goddamn Young and the Restless. You go to the barbershop, don't you? Why the fuck I'm doing like I'm evening out a whole bunch of separate cars? It's just one car. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the chats and shit. Let's see. Act seems deeply insecure. He is. And it's sad. Because they make fun of people who peaked in high school. They be like, oh, you peaked in high. But if you peaked in high school, normally that meant, people kind of genuinely liked you for the most part. Either you super attractive or your parents had some money. Well, if your parents had some money, they didn't genuinely like you. Yeah, don't listen to me. Let's see. On your ass like Tyler Perry is insane and period. Where he said that shit at? Hold on, where that shit at? Where? Man. Super, you really do miss the point of the clips you showed. What clip did I miss? What show did I clip on? I probably do. It be making me mad though. That on some real shit. Cause I be stealing content. And that pisses me off that I be doing it. And then I judge. Well, that's why I be telling y'all I be hating myself. Because a lot of the shit I do, I be hating I do it. But I know I got to do it. I know it sounds crazy. But that's just my brain. I can't help it. I just can't. I can't never look at something outside of what I think it is. Objectively. Like, objectively to me. Talk about somebody else is supporting them. Whether it's bad or good. It's just supporting them. It don't matter if I'm shitting on them. That I am giving them energy. And that's just, it kind of defeat the purpose, you know what I'm saying? That's why I just believe in silently hating people in your heart. Like, that's the strongest real kind. Because once you say it out loud, you kind of giving them, it's kind of making them look good. You know what I'm saying? Do that make sense? It's kind of making like, because then they could come back and be like, the motherfuckers be talking about me all damn day. Yeah, but they be saying your breath stink though. But do they be talking about me though? And then the other person, you know what? When you put it like, hey, don't talk to me directly in my face though. But when you put it like that, and you're not blowing your breath in my face, that do make sense. That do make sense. Hey, what y'all saying that's getting all these deletes, man? People's stuff getting deleted. Let me see. Depth of throat, exhaustion of throat, and ingestion of throat. DEI academic sounds about. Hey, Furry B Productions. First off, did you order the whatchamacallit? And then I want to say shout out to Cosmo Fury. I took your advice. I made out of them stands I got, I made fucking stands and shit, and I did stagger the second row. You ain't gonna be able to see it, but I staggered. I said I want to say appreciate you. I woke up like 3 o'clock in the morning last night. I was like, you know what, that motherfucker is right. Let me do that. I was up for an hour and a half. I was like, God damn, I gotta make sure that motherfucker know. I hope he on here and shit. Here he got blocked. Oh, okay, he ain't blocked. Was it because of Tyler Perry? The Tyler Perry was good. If you said Tyler Perry in that ass, because that's what the fuck they be saying. And I'm gonna be very honest with you. And this ain't no. I'm just noticed that it does be, further towards an hour ahead of my time, where people's insults. I be on some wait, what type shit. But then Ray J be, it's way over there too. Just where I'm from, it be like, at most I'm gonna whoop your ass. So I'm gonna beat your ass, but not, not beat on your ass. Cause I'm gonna be punching your face. Like, I'm not gonna be back there. You know what I mean? But some of these people's, they be talking about they gonna beat somebody up. It's like they just gonna be focusing on their own ass. And I'm like, hold on, buddy. Which further goes into why it's just, fuck fighting. Cause you never know what these motherfuckers is about. You fight a motherfucker, next thing you know, be like, hold on, bitch. Is you trying to spank me, nigga? We are fighting. And that's why you gotta go and just skip all of it. Cause and really, to be honest, I gotta be honest with y'all. I hear a motherfucker tell me, somebody's like, yeah, that motherfucker said he gonna be on my ass like 2 motherfucking damn back pocket shit. I told him, I'm there. I'm there for it. Like, you there for him to be on your ass like 2 back pockets? Hell yeah, I'm gonna be there for that shit. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I was like, you do know that don't sound tough what you telling me right now. You do know what he said. You do know what you saying. Like, I think Jada Mass probably gonna be like, you missing the point of it. It just mean they gonna beat him up. No, what y'all tell me all the time, words matter. Words matter. It mattered with the heaven sent shit, didn't it? Hey, that heaven sent shit went so crazy. I seen white folks talking about that shit. I was like, God damn. That shit is too funny to me. I want him to catch a flight so bad and see what ice does to him. Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie though. If you talking about academics, he probably gonna suck it. He gonna try to pull it out like right there. And if you work for ICE, you probably will accept some open head from a Caribbean dude. I don't see you saying no. If you in ICE, unfortunately. Let's see. Tell me. God damn it, Furby Productions. Who I get you mixed up with? Cosmo Fury. I got you. That's my bad. That is my bad. My bad. That's why at work I don't say people names because I'm gonna get it wrong. And I just say, hey, how's it going? And they always come back, hey Ron, how's it going? I'm like, how the fuck you remember my name? There's a lot of black people here. Well, a lot is very. That was crazy. Yeah, it's probably easy to remember my name. It's only 3 of us. That's why it was easy for them to remember. But my bad on it. Lady Lake said, good job now rambling. Speaking of, I think I done kind of fucked it up. What time is it? 9:53. I'm gonna stay on here 8 more minutes and then get the fuck off. And I go plus to do some work. I'm probably gonna call in tomorrow. Three Billy Gross. That's the name of that story. Do you know how long I've been trying to figure out the name of that goddamn story, the Three Billy Goats Gruff? Now I just gotta remember how it go. So the one Billy Goat came. Anyway. But thank you for that, because I sure forgot the name of that story. And I ain't know enough of the details to be able to look it up. Oh, he tweeted DEI higher. Oh shit. Reporting on political issues is not gossiping. I agree with you. Went back in the Peter Jennings days, back in the Walter Concrete. You know who the fuck. Back when damn Tom Bradshaw, is that his name? How I'm remembering these motherfuckers' name. Back when fucking Connie Chung was on the scene. But really, they can't help but the gossip. Goddamn, it's a circus in that motherfucker now. They really ain't got no choice but to. I mean, you right, but just lately, it's really kind of just some clowns in there. More clownier than usual. But you right. I'm not saying you wrong. But if you didn't know what the news was, and this was the first time you heard the news, and then you heard, Ricky Lake, you kind of not know the difference a little bit currently, in my opinion. Let's see. Oh, was Aubrey Lover in here? Damn, I hate I didn't catch them, because y'all know I be liking looking up their profiles and shit. It's my pleasure. What's busy, Biddy? At calling someone DI when he not only is not from here. Wait, when not only is he from a completely different country, but our president is Trump, and he talking about deporting the X and Drakes that are here currently. Yes, it'd be so great. And that's how I know it ain't really about it, man. They don't get rid of the real terrorists. They let them motherfuckers stay here, get rid of people that's really just mind their business, being productive members of society and shit. Go let DJ Punk. That's why AkaSuckdiks probably don't go outside, though. That's probably why he don't go outside. And that's why Drake be putting on them wigs. Drake be wearing disguises. You trying to disguise. And also role playing with Baka, though. Let's not get it twisted now. Matter of fact, I'll say it's 89% the role play, and then 11% trying to hide from ICE. And then that's why DJ AkaSuckdiks stay in that basement stinking. Now, I don't know for sure if he be stinking, but you can only assume it's stinking there. He probably ain't cleaned up from when that egg got through in his face neither. Jinx said, you are barely remembering their names. I be doing my best, though. They said LaRussell selling heaven since. Hey, I go for it. Hold the fuck up. Because if this is true, goddamn it,
Well, I am up and moving. My phone been dinging about that LaRussell shirt, and
I ain't go front. I'm probably gonna get, if I can find one. And I don't even like that nigga music, but I'm gonna stand with him on the Heavenson shit. Goddamn it, I'm team Heavens. I read the damn definition. I don't give a fuck. Goddamn it, it comes from saying shit is from heaven. And I'm 100% team. Mostly pissing people off though. This one of them things where I really don't understand. I mean, I understand why people being mad, but you should talk about bitches and hoes and all sorts of shit. But like I said, if you come in on scumbaggery, hey, you be a scumbag forever. Come in, people think you give a fuck. Well, you do one smidge or you fucked. So I'm gonna support old buddy because I don't think he came from no fucked up point of view and shit. That's the only reason. I think he really do be trying to be positive and shit. So I'm gonna support him. It's so funny how mad people is about this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try it now. Only if the shirt less than if the shirt over $10. I'm really, to be honest, $10. That sounds like a whole lot too. I'll do $7. Let me see how much the shirt costs.
Hello there, good people. How's it going?
That goddamn shirt is a whole bunch of Heaven Sent t-shirts. I don't know which one I'm supporting. And if all of these $20, well, this one's $16. Is them is wolves. I ain't what the hell they got to do with Heaven Sent. I don't see no goddamn LaRosa Heaven Sent t-shirts. Let me see. Damn, he really. You can still see the old link right here, and he put the shrug. I don't believe he's selling no goddamn t-shirts. If his original post ain't here, is he even still on Instagram? Young Buck takes shots at 50 Cent, Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder, and new snippet. He got Bajing though, man. All right.
Let's all the bad bitches for all little boys. Let's talk about it, bitch. That's why you got a problem with me. Real niggas gon' ride with Buck, and you trying to turn them all against me.
Buck, you don't diss nobody to a song that could be like a stripper song and shit. Like that sound like, Rodeo Part 2 or something. You should have picked another beat. Production company sues Nicki Minaj for allegedly refusing to pay $275,000 bill for Pink Friday 2 events and more. Yeah, they be finessing. Dr. Umar claims he was consistently in his daughter's life until age 5 or 6. Says mother switched up and turned her against him after he refused to marry her. Maybe because he was Dr. Umar. He was like, no, babe, no. Oh, so you want a daddy who pretend to be building a school? Exactly. You don't take a lot of convincing. Like my mama had told me my daddy had took hundreds and probably millions of dollars from people over the last 22 years and build a school, and then ain't no damn school. And then the only picture they had of it looked like damn tornado hit it. I'm like, why you don't want to see me? Cause your mama, daddy, is the school built, daddy? Hello? J. Cole said he had conversations with Drake and Kendrick after the beat.
Watch today.
I'm in the same place.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, I genuinely love these niggas, but I'm not gonna act like we've been communicating and talking. You know what I mean? I've had conversations with them like post everything, you know what I mean? But it's not like it's a lot. That's me not knowing where they at. Me maybe assuming because I done heard X, Y, and Z.
Right.
But it has nothing to do with like how I actually feel. I genuinely love these niggas.
You ain't drop no mid-ass track on me. I ain't gonna front though. With the Stone, I probably would have reached out and be like, oh, it's the bitch ass J. Cole. You want to talk to him? Oh yeah, yes, please put him up. Hey, what's up, dude? Yeah. So like that Stone Temple Pilots, when you said we fly pebbles at your head, we the Stone Temple Pilot. Why did you think that was good? Like, is you doing crack now? Is you? No, no, yeah. No, I ain't trying to dish you. That was a genuinely bad line. Like, that shit was not good. Like, was it ChatGPT? Or what? Hello? Hello? Like, he got off the phone. You know. I just want to know. Hell no. Quadruple amputee man with no arms or legs arrested after allegedly fatally shooting friend.
I had gotten a bacterial infection when I was just 10 months old. The infection that got into my arms and legs was called Streptococcus pneumoniae.
You ain't gonna play no hopeful music.
They had actually given me...
Yeah, wow, this nigga done. But who knows what his friend did, though? Maybe his friend tried to Ray J him and thought it was gonna be easy, and he was a Stone Temple pilot. Luke, you look like a very you look like a nasty old man in this. I read your book. Luke's book was really good if y'all ain't never read it. This one, the picture you should have used, dog. You look like that shirt. They didn't even do your tie right up here at the top. And that shirt looked like it came from Amazon. None fitted at all. And is that velvet?
During a time in the 1990s,
I told her to her face she fucked it up. Her vocals are flat. Shaka Khan gets brutally honest about Mary J. Blige's Sweet Thing cover and resurfaced clip.
when you would introduce the Rufus song Sweet Thing, which was your ballad,
I wrote it.
You would call it the song Mary J. Blige fucked up. Is that true?
Well, I didn't say that out in public. I might have said it to her.
Okay, but so you did believe
But
she
I
fucked it
told
up.
Mary J. Blige she fucked it up.
How'd she fuck it up?
Number one, her vocals were flat. And I told her, I asked her, I said, what time of day was it? Night. What were you doing when you decided to cover Sweet Thing? Where were you at when you covered it? Girl, I've been up all late and I was at 8 o'clock in the morning, girl. I said, girl, you don't sing nothing at 8 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. Especially if you have to get up to sing it. If you'd have been up all night smoking crack or something, I don't know, might have been a whole different thing. But you don't get up at 8 o'clock in the morning to sing, girl. But she and I have that kind of relationship. We can talk.
Yeah, you guys ended up recording together, right?
Yeah,
this was not
we can
something
talk.
you didn't.
We can
you didn't
honestly
tell her.
talk. Yes,
Yeah.
I love her. She loves me. We don't have a problem.
Yeah.
Now the press would love to make it a fucking problem.
During a
I mean, you did casually just kind of toss out there that, you give her some bail if she was up smoking crack. Because we know you was very tooted, not booted yourself. But she kind of seemed disgusted. Not even disgusted with the crack. She was understood. You was up all night smoking crack, but you shouldn't have did no song after that. Not at 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, it sounded like she was saying, now, if you had a smoked crack at 6 p.m. and then recorded it at 11 p.m. cracked out, you would have sounded much better. But you can't be trying to sing a classic ballad off of crack smoke at 8 a.m. AM crack smoke is not the correct. That's not the vibe to be trying to sing. Which I agree with. I agree with. And it would feel, to me, it would feel like, smoking crack in the morning feel like you done fucked up your goals for the rest of the day. Like, I feel like if I was, ever to become a crackhead, I wouldn't, start fiending until at least about 3-4:30 in the evening. You know what I mean? Cause then it's like the nighttime kind of exciting, you know. I don't think searching for crack during, you know, professional hours is just fun, you know. But that's just me though. That's just me. If it, crackheads in there, please, y'all let me know when is y'all's favorite time to search for crack. Please let me know.
Give information to the superstar that
Time is it 10:09? Yeah, I was supposed to have been off this bitch at 10 o'clock. All right, you guys. As usual, thanks for joining us here at the Struggle Stream. Oh yeah, I went to see if any of the crackheads answered real quick and shit, cause I know it's y'all. It ain't no way, ain't no crackheads watching. Like I refuse to believe it. Let's see. And if you are crackheads, you afraid to bring it up that you do 8 a.m. crack smoking, don't let these folks in the chat scare you off and shit. We all got something we don't, you know, that people would judge us for. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these motherfuckers in the chat, quiet as it kept. Fuckers eat dominoes. So they can't judge you on smoking crack. Let's see. Jada Man said, I guess he said if Trump can run, so can he. I mean, yeah, because at least we know all his weird ass, his shit is on tape. His shit is on, well, Trump shit is on tape too, but Luke's is accessible on tape. Smoking crack is insane, but fits when you know how much coke Shaka was doing. Yeah, Shaka was talking about snowman. You can't ban the snowman. I think Shaka Khan was like the original Erykah Badu as far as had like voodoo vagina. I think she probably, you know, still do got voodoo vagina. Or maybe it's just highly concentrated cocaine from over the years to where, you know, it feels like voodoo, but it's just cocaine residue from the 70s. Cause that, you know, that 70s white had to be like, I'm talking about grade A. Grade A. Like they stepped on the cocaine back then with other cocaine. Like they just like, oh, this grade A cocaine. Oh, this negative A cocaine right here. Well, shit, let's stretch it with that. Let's stretch. I don't think the rap boys and all that shit started coming in until like, you know, the 80s and shit. All right, Poison Ivy, you seen Furby Productions. He is in here advocating for eating dominoes. You go on and use your moderation powers. Not block, but that's like advocating for the goddamn stabbing puppies. And we don't get down like this. So, and you know I fuck with you, Furby Productions, but we can't just be proud of eating dominoes in the goddamn chat. Like that shit is okay. What next? What you like Del Taco? You think Del Taco is delicious? What let me get you like carrot cake, don't you? But I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go there. Hey, wait, you just don't delete him for real. Yes, of course I eat Arby's. It is delicious. Now, does it have a very pause-worthy slogan? Sure. And we're going to leave it at that. All right, you guys. Thank you for joining us here at the Struggle Crew. Thank you for helping us. Wait. Oh, yeah. Wait. Hold on. Let me make sure I got all super chats and shit. Because I be missing that sometimes. Thank you so much, Omar Pena, for your support. Omar Pena said, funniest fight I seen was a black guy fighting a Samoan. He took off his shirt and said, I fuck niggas your size. Whole mess hall hit the pause button. Yeah, but I ain't go front though. Probably one line. And I definitely wouldn't fight a Samoan. Niggas scarily scared. Them motherfuckers be like Kingpin and shit from Daredevil, where they be like just solid muscle and shit. It be looking like flubber, but it's not flubber. Like that shit is pure. Them motherfuckers will Hulk smash you like this right here and shit. Yeah. And they like to fight. Like they like that shit. Now if I'm stereotyping, sorry, that's what the fuck I'm saying. I know who the goddamn Booyah fucking tribe is and shit. I seen their interviews. They like that shit. All right, you guys. Where the fuck was I at? I need to get our damn Mr. Rogers music on. I'm gonna make a button for the Mr. Rogers music because it'll be a good let me see. And we gonna see if I can fit the whole, if I can remember the whole outro without Briss being here and not fucking it up. And we go see.
Week is that we can look forward to the beginning.
That ain't it. God damn it. Oh yeah, this it right here. All right, here we go. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining us here at the Struggle Stream. Thank you for making us your second shift procrastination destination station. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the super chats, the regular chats, likes, dislikes, hypes, and all the other bullshit that you can do here on YouTube. Really appreciate you. Super shout out to the Struggle Crew. Really appreciate you. Without you guys, there would be no us. All right. We got to go to that third shift. Please be safe out there. Please be safe out there. If you got to stay up, please don't do cocaine. It is not good these days because probably laced with fentanyl and stepped on some other ways as well. You got to go to work in the morning. We hope you get your rest tonight. And also don't do cocaine in the morning or Shaka Khan will come tell you how horrible of a job that you did. We will see you guys on Wednesday. And then Thursday for the Tyrese and Tank battle. Matter of fact, we might not see y'all Wednesday just for that battle. All right, to make up for it so we can have some balance, you guys. All right. If you run into someone who smells like DJ Academics, just go the other way. All right, that's what I want to say for you guys tonight. We really appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace out.
It's 7:15, that means the struggle stream, but we probably late, so it might be 8. You know, I just ate on this freestyle I created, so hit that like, subscribe, cause we about to go live. Best, but we still, one week is the video, one week is the audio. One time YouTube kicked us off cause super internet was slow. Sometimes super disappear because it's camera battery low. And sometimes Brisker disappear, he got a date, he gotta go. Appreciate the game, cause y'all never ever complain. Always coming back every night, put it.
It's time for the dopest show in the universe.